Hello, 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 and a pleasant, sorry, I was jamming out to that. Anyway, a pleasant good evening to all of you, or for those who are watching this back, whatever time of day it may be. Anyway, Final Fantasy VII is back in the zeitgeist once again with an update to First Soldier through Ever Crisis that has some pretty crazy story implications that definitely warrant its own episode. This episode may be on the shorter side, but there's definitely enough of interest to talk about here. However, we got to give shout outs and love to the sages of the lodge. The beautiful names you see up on your screen right now are those who are long-time Twitch subscribers, YouTube channel members. They donate directly to a link I have in the description. Either way, these are some of our biggest supporters. Gotta love them. Thank them for all they do. And a little funny story I guess I can tell before we start today's episode. Let's move it into this. We're going to talk about Lucrezia for sure, but this episode's running 30 minutes late, unfortunately, because right before we started, my wife yelled me downstairs that something was on our dog's paw, and I run downstairs and I see there's like this red, liquidy, gooey substance on his paw, and there's all these things stuck to it. I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? He stepped in a pastry. We thought that strawberry jam might have been blood, so I had to push things back 30 minutes, take a breather, clean up his paw, but nonetheless, here we are now. Anyway, one of the major elephants in the room when it comes to this later First Soldier update is there's this character, Alysa. A-L-I-S-S-A. So she is effectively over here on this side of the screen, on the left, and she looks very much like Lucrezia being Sephiroth's mother. So, biological mother at that, not in a Jenova way, you might say. But speaking of Jenova, I guess just to put the obvious theory out there that many people are already discussing is that this woman, Alysa, is really just Jenova playing with Sephiroth's mind by putting the likeness of his mother in front of him. For all we know, Alysa may have her own appearance, right? That's different or differentiates from, say, Lucrezia's. But it seems pretty clear that it's the influence of Jenova that's allowing this to happen. Now, with that said, we'll probably come back to this image back and forth because, I mean, the likeness is uncanny, right? It's low-hanging fruit, right? In the theory community, low-hanging fruit, you might say. But we are going to watch all of this episode update. I wanted to save it for today. I like to do these things blind, right? Because if I could premeditate a theory, then it's worthy of getting its own video. What I like about these podcasts is really just kind of thinking out loud about this stuff in real time. So I'm going to be watching this episode for the first time, maybe with some of you. Maybe some of you will be watching it back in this fashion. But we're going to skip over anything. We're going to skip over the combat, but let everything else roll. I got it pulled up right here. Got to give a shout out to Faz. Let me actually get his YouTube channel so I could throw that not only in the description, but in the chat. Okay, let's go back. Pull that up. Trousers is here. What is up, dude? And I'm going to go ahead and throw Faz's link in the chat, both on YouTube and Twitch. But Trousers, what's going on, man? He was saving the pastry for later. I will say, he seemed very upset with us that we removed that pastry. He seemed very upset. Like, hey, I was kind of saving that. But here, let's switch this over. So, I know you guys usually know I do like anyway, I'm not doing the old overlay because where the camera is on the old overlay, it covers all the character art, and we're not doing that. The character art's beautiful. You guys deserve to see it. So, what's going on, Trousers? Thanks for tuning in today. Have you seen this episode update yet, or will you be watching it for the first time, effectively? Let's make sure we get crispy 1080p. Volume looks pretty good. We can skip over this. We watched the opening movie on Morning Quest, but we'll rewatch the opening movie for today's episode. All right, let's get into it. You guys let me know how the volumes are. If I need to turn up the episode volume, just let me know. But we're going to let it rip. All right, let's do this. What's up, Adonai? Good to have Adonai here. One of the most based FF7 followers among the lodge. So, let's roll the opening movie, and then we'll get right into the chapter. Switch to YouTube to avoid ads. What a world. Okay, so let's back that up a little bit. This is obviously Glenn, right? Low-hanging fruit. Nothing too mind-blowing yet, but this is obviously Glenn. So it seems like what's kind of being assembled here, right? I think what First Soldier is designed to do is to create all the ghosts of Sephiroth's past, right? Glenn being now Sephiroth's like first friend coming up in the Soldier program now becomes like a major ghost lurking around the world of FF7. And I use ghost in more of a metaphorical sense. Don't want anyone taking it literally. But FF7 trilogy can get pretty wacky, so nothing wrong with disclosing. That said, you have Glenn. He's now being sort of taunted with the appearance of his mother. We're going to see Hojo later. Then you have Angeal and Genesis. It's almost like... Anyway, we're going to let this roll. Let's not get too tangled up. How's the volume, by the way, guys? So yeah, this woman, Alysa, this is the one who looks like Lucrezia, Sephiroth's mother. Now again, I'm willing to bet she has her own appearance, but Jenova is kind of at work here. Or who knows, maybe there's something even like wackier at play. Who knows? We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, look, I mean, come on. There it is. Again, just so we can flip back. Just no question. No question.
行方不明のソルジャーたちは俺の同僚で先輩で友人です。何が何でも彼らをミッドガルへ。
So that's interesting, right? Because now we're going to see who... He didn't just refer to the people missing as his friends. Mentors. It'll be interesting to see who mentored Angeal, right? Because Angeal is this big mentor figure in the FF7 world, particularly Crisis Core, particularly Zack. Like, Angeal is the legacy of the Buster Sword, but it'll be interesting to see who mentored the man that founded the legacy of the Buster Sword. Again, not just his friends. When we see friends, right away we think Genesis. But when we hear mentors, I mean, that's got to mean there's potentially a new important character to the world of FF7 lying right there. Lands is here. What up, dude? Hey, Suko Bars too. What's poppin', dude? We are doing good, sir. You got the hat tip? I'll give you the headphone tip. Keep it rolling, but what's going on, Lance? Suko, all you missed is that the woman that's in the party with Sephiroth has an uncanny resemblance to his mother. Here's the character art. Here's sort of the 3D render. So that's really all we've cooked so far. You haven't missed too much, but that's what we're sitting on.
俺たちは育った世界が違う。理解できる日は永遠になさそうだ。セフィロスがあの刀を手にすれば。
And you know, that's interesting because that's sort of the attitude Glenn had towards him, right? Sephiroth's attitude towards Angeal and Alysa there kind of mirrors what Glenn's attitude was towards him at first too. Just editing, my dude, and you, I mean, dude, we're chilling, man. We're chilling. Any day we get to talk about FF7 is a good day. So again, we're gonna back this up again. This is where things are getting really wild, guys. This is where things are getting really, really wild. And I will say, hear me out. In Remake and Rebirth, I actually think Sephiroth is one of the weaker characters. Not saying he's a bad character, but I think among the ensemble, Sephiroth is one of the weakest, I would say. Here, one second. Let me unpin this message in the chat. But I think they're doing certain things with him now that can make him really stand out in the final chapter, which is okay. He's the villain. Villains often, you know, come into their own in the final chapter, in sort of the third act, because that's when their plans are coming into fruition. We see who they really are, among other things. the stuff they're doing with Sephiroth is going to make him a lot deeper. I miss the mystery of Sephiroth that the original 7 had. He was such a mystery. He was like this ghost. But the truth is, you can't do that a second time. It's like the Hangover movie. When everybody knows the gist, you can't do that a second time. So I think for them to insist upon his backstory this way is really cool. And I hope we get more Sephiroth in the future. Anyway, that tangent aside, check out what they're talking about here. Alysa, again with the appearance of his mother, I have a feeling that the moment Sephiroth takes that sword in hand, the world will change. That's the Masamune. We're getting Masamune lore. We're going to get a Masamune lore drop. But watch the way she responds after she says the world will change when he gets that sword in hand.
世界が変わる気がするもの。世界が変わる?
Did you hear it? Did you hear the mischievous giggle? And I'll go back so you could hear her mischievous giggle in response. But also keep in mind, she's the only one glitching. Check it out. She is the only one glitching. Our boy Angeal here, he's just fine. Background, just fine. She's glitching. And she's like mischievously giggling at the idea of Sephiroth getting that sword. So what's really cool about this is with Angeal, you have the legacy of the Buster Sword, which gets passed on to Zack and then Cloud. We're almost going to see like, how would you say? The lore of the Masamune is now going to match the depth of lore that the Buster Sword has. And I think that's a brilliant idea. Because now it's not just a war of warriors or a battle of warriors, it's a battle of blades. The legacy of the Buster Sword right there with Angeal onto Zack and Cloud. And now through First Soldier, we're going to get the legacy of Masamune and get some lore so the two swords are fleshed out at least somewhat equally. Keep it rolling. And yes, Suko, I 100% believe she's Jenova right now. Andy1-3 says, really hope we get to play young Sephiroth in part 3. Dude, give me a Roxas prologue, but with young Sephiroth in part 3. I would love it. I would love it.
たとえ相手が誰であれ、それがお前を動揺させるなら、断ち切れ。決着をつけろ。
So obviously, Hojo is this dark influence on him. Angeal is more of a light influence on him. Pretty standard stuff, but keep it going.
Sephiroth, 起きろ。そろそろ現場に到着だ。少し話さないか？ああ。俺はアンジールヒューレ。ソルジャーとしては駆け出しだが、年はお前と変わらないはずだ。
What's so interesting about this, and I think I said this on Morning Quest, but it's like what's so interesting about this is that like it's literally like Cloud and Zack in a room in some ways. In some ways, it's really like you're looking at what if Cloud and Zack, you know, in a sense, right? Because obviously in Crisis Core they met and everything, but it's almost like seeing alternate versions of them. You know what I mean? It's almost like seeing alternate versions of the two of them. It's crazy.
おい、嘘だろ。1992年。これは私の一世一代の大仕事。
All right, Bachman is our new guy. And I wonder if Bachman's going to be related to Snaps in some way from Rebirth, but keep going.
世界の歴史が変わる瞬間の記録である。
Whoa! Okay, that helicopter is loud. I'm actually going to mute this scene. Because that helicopter is wild. So Angeal's only 16 here. That's wild. Why was main squad? Okay, so maybe that's why Sephiroth's being a little cold to him. Because that's the thing. We've seen a side of Sephiroth in episode 1 that's a little bit softer, is a little bit nicer to people. But I guess because Angeal got marked leader, he's being a little cold? We'll see. Guardian Angel of Light, how are you? It's nice to see you. I want Angeal to have his long hair. The shortcut looks off to me. He's a kid. He's still figuring it out. You know, he's coming into his own. But I feel you. I feel you. Luz, what's going on? Yep, we are rolling here in the lodge. And here, I'll mute this too while we're going. I'm just going to keep this scene muted again because the helicopters, it's just a bit much. Okay, is that what you do? Make a sour face and expect everyone else to keep a wide berth. Damn, man, Jill really not holding back on day 1. You think it'll work on me? Sephiroth keeps giving him that silent treatment. This is what if Cloud and Zack were soldier buddies. Absolutely. That's really kind of what it feels like. Okay, I think. All right. Now we can turn the sound back on. And see, here's a flashback to chapter 1. You're just a punk cyborg kid, but I'll accept that the higher-ups appointed you, the great hero, as our new leader. Ooh! So he was oh, that's interesting. So Sephiroth was given the leader role in the first mission, but now not in this one. Interesting. He's having a bad day at work. Oh, that helicopter, dude. That helicopter. I don't know. Okay, I think we're out of the copter. Out of the chopper now. Oh, God. I'm just going to keep it low. We'll just keep it low. The ruins of Robio, located on the southern tip of Wutai. And that's something to think about, too, guys. Is like, you got to think about it. I really like what they're doing here, where it's like, in the final installment of the 7 trilogy, there's going to be a reckoning with the past. Right? To kind of make it all a circle, in a way. I think that's the design here, is to really make it all feel like a circle. That's why in First Soldier, Wutai is such a big deal, and in Part 3, Wutai is going to be such a big deal. There. Oop, there they go. 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Knocked my headphone jack out. And now it's fixed. And now it's fixed. Wouldn't be the lodge without some live production, would it not? Okay. Let's keep that going. Keep that rolling. FF7's world could rival Harry Potter. I said what I said. I'm not equipped to make a judgment on that. I've seen, like, 5 Harry Potter movies. But I can say that it appears to be the same level of love is going into both franchises. Okay. Bachman, Records and Archives Division. Interesting. So I gotcha. Robio, history's in your chance, buddy. Mr. Bachman. He's just doing his job, man. There, we can turn this back up now. Oh, let's go. Come on, get him chirping. Yep, there's that line again. He mentioned not just friends, but mentors. All right. Maybe he can be trusted. Maybe. kind of split up. Dude, this is crazy. You know what's fun? Yo! No way! No way! Is this about to become a lore? Is there about to be a lore reason why Sephiroth didn't want to take the picture in Nibelheim? Excuse me. Is that what Bachman's going to do? Is Bachman going to create a reason why Sephiroth doesn't like photographs or taking pictures? Wild. Alright, skip over the battles. Cool as they may be. Let's go back. There we go. Oh, check it out. Young Angeal. Keep it rolling. Bachman is Hojo in a wig? Wouldn't surprise me. Yo, he's not playing. He's not playing. Got him. You know what's funny? It's like no matter what stage of life Sephiroth's in, at least in his younger days, people tend to have the same first impression of him. Like I'm kind of noticing Angeal's reaction to him is very similar to what Glenn's was. Give me a second. I don't know why I'm tempted to look up this word Igara. Just give me a second. Igara. What does this mean? Okay. Anything? Can't find anything too overlapping there. Keep it going. Yo, Bachman with the scoop. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. If you've seen one ruined village, you've seen them all. No one's been here for a long time. Okay, the scars hint at what happened. Oh, are they about to find the weapons? Do you think that's what this is? Do you think this is a result of the weapons? Let's check it out. Yeah, there's missing soldiers. New experience is never a waste of time. You'll learn a lot more if you stop treating everything as a job. I don't agree. Yo, look at Bachman taking pictures as they go back and forth. Dude, they are clashing. They are clashing. Man, I can't believe this footage. I wish I could be there to see it when PR starts tearing their hair out. Oh, God. I guess his job ain't going too well. Let me see here. Let me see. We're going to move this to, let's see, playback timer, 1.25. Just speed it up a little bit. We're already 30 minutes deep on this episode. Okay. Got battling. Okay, cool. It's Marco Morse. He's been dead for more than 3 days by the looks of it. Marco, no! Rest in peace, Eminem. Marco Morse. I told you before, every soldier is my ally, my friend. Good boy, Angeal. Look at that. A good puppy. I'll bring his body in later. Alright, let's see where this is going. I wonder if Angeal is among the missing soldiers they're talking about. I wonder how long the gap between Angeal and Genesis is. I've never seen anything like the soil here. It's fine as ash, but glitters like glass. That's what I'm curious about, is what are they hiding here? Rest in peace, Marco. Absolutely. So we found another one. Radam Fawn, a P-model soldier. He's been dead for days, too. Damn, he's not much older than us. Remember Marco from Remake? Wait. Nox Flugel, you're messing around, because that's in the future. It's a different Marco. You monster. You monster. What's going on, Noct? It's good to hear from you. Yeah, oh, let's go, baby. Bringing up the old trio. We find Genesis and his brother Exodus. They loved you. Who would? Damn it, Angeal. I know. Hell yeah, I know you know, Noct. It took me a minute there to realize I was the butt of the joke. Don't worry. Figured it out eventually. Yo, Sephiroth is spiraling a little bit. He ain't doing too good. Okay. I really think First Soldier in this Ever Crisis style could have been its own game. I really do. I think it would have done pretty well. Ooh, okay. Let's actually go back. You probably already know this, but I'll say it just in case. Even among soldiers, I'm a special case. I'm the only one who can speak freely to Professor Hojo, whose research is devoted to expanding our limits. So even though we might be working together, now we'll never be friends. Interesting. It's not just hanging around him. It's not just hanging around him. And we lost Ed. Okay, battle. Oh, not even. Not even. Just wiped him out. Okay, let's move forward a little bit. Something tells me protecting a dead body is below your pay grade. Dude, I really like kind of how sassy Angeal's being with him. I really like that Angeal does not like him at all at first. Okay, skip through the battle. Okay, let it roll. Bachman says only one more left. I'll call the chopper. We still don't know what, like, caused all of this. We know the place is infected with monsters, but we still don't know what caused all the damage in this Forbidden Zone. These wounds were made by a blade. Oh, are we... Dude, are we about to see who the original wielder of the Masamune is? And that's who's responsible for all this? Did Sephiroth, the war hero of Midgar, win the war using a blade that's from Wutai? Did he slay Wutai with its own blade? That's interesting. Angeal so heartbroken about Ed, he one-shot the dragon. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you for Ed? Do it for Ed. He's not playing his passive-aggressive game. Sephiroth really was a little baby. Dude, he's a silver spoon kid. You know? Not in a way anybody wants to be. But, you know. The demon of freaking Shinra is his father. Yep, done by a blade. We're gonna meet the Masamune wielder, baby. Nah, I wasn't a ninja. No way. Oh, that's why Sephiroth's gonna love the blade. Because he's gonna see the damage it's capable of. Right? That's what he's seeing through these soldiers. This is nuts. Something's headed our way. Probably just another battle, right? Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. Skip over the battle. Okay, so just that. Seems like a little bit of banter here. Let's actually see if we can speed this up a little bit. Dude, it's been relentless, the two of them arguing. Angeal and Sephiroth are relentlessly arguing. Goofy theory, the original wielder of the Masamune will be revealed to be your mom. Could you imagine? Demon of Shinra is so fitting. Hojo is such a troubling character, brilliant but unwavering in his ambitious rise. Dangerous combo. Dude, yeah. Unchecked scientific ambition can be a very dangerous thing. Oh, he's now Bachman's pressing Sephiroth. Out of sight, out of... Yeah, I mean, yeah, the two sides of the same coin, maybe? I don't think that's right. Like me, we might be the best of the best, but teamwork is our bread and butter. Oh. Keep it going. Wait, am I crazy? Where did... Never mind. We'll circle back on what I'm thinking. We'll circle back. So, I mean, look, really what's being illustrated here, right, is what they're trying to show you is that Angeal and Sephiroth couldn't be any more different, right? Their hair colors are practically opposites. Their armors are practically opposites. Their attitudes are opposites. The way they look at their fellow soldier is opposite. Like, they're really trying to create this spectrum between Sephiroth and Angeal. And when you think about it, Genesis kind of falls in the middle between the two. You know what I mean? FF7 always nailed the spooky vibes. 100%. 100%. Camaraderie. Foreign concept. Dude, talk about a drop. Talk about a drop. Sephiroth says, I'm just a weapon, an artificial machine of massacre, a false hero propped up to make Shinra look good. Okay, self-aware Roth. That's what we have here. Self-aware Roth. Good stuff. Sukabar says, I mean, hey, Tesla did develop both a death ray and a steam propulsion engine. Just depends what you focus on. Yeah, and you got the wide and cleft tower, too. I feel your point. I feel your point. Who needs a comrade like that? So basically what we learned here is that Sephiroth is like textbook emo kid, right? Right? He's not mean to others because he hates them. He's mean to others because he hates himself. Honestly, Angeal's the best influence this guy could have right now. Suko says it's kind of messed up too because it's flipping the script on light and dark. We know Sephiroth is the dark, but he looks so not. Aesthetically, he's quite the opposite. And that's the thing. It's like that kind of goes into the idea that he's propped up to be this false hero, right? It's like it's a lie. There's something there that's lying to you. You know? It's pretty well thought out. All right, and away they go. How we doing? All right, we're a little bit more than halfway. Keep that going. Wu-Tai ninjas. That's also kind of the undertone too, is like Wu-Tai is very like ninja-based, ninja-inspired. Midgar is very samurai-inspired, right? So, you know, even though there's a lot of like west-east overtones between Midgar and Wu-Tai, as far as their weaponry goes, it seems like Midgar is very samurai-based, whilst Wu-Tai is ninja-based. Dude, this is so cool. This is so cool because this literally looks like the simulation from Rebirth. This looks so cool. Dude, this is this is kind of cool too, because I didn't realize how close Hojo was to Sephiroth in terms of his training. Right? It's pretty ambiguous how much time Sephiroth and Hojo spent together in the past. But it's pretty interesting to see here that like Sephiroth had like exclusive rights to speak with him. Sephiroth did these training sessions with him. This is starting to get really interesting here. Never fought a ninja. What are you gonna do? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, just a second, just a second. Are they technically ninjas? I suppose. He lied. Speaking of the lie, yeah. He just lied. Yeah, for Hojo wasn't even that dad screaming on the Little League field because he's vicariously living through his kid. He's like the dad, like, I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there. Dude, he is... Dude, Sephiroth's a liar. This is so interesting because it seems like his character goes back and forth a lot, right? In all the flashbacks we saw in Rebirth, it made Sephiroth seem like a stand-up guy, right? He took the photo for Nibelheim. When the soldier went missing, he spent like 2 or 3 hours looking for him. Right, and in the first episode, you see a little bit of that too. But in the second episode, you're seeing him like waver in a not-so-good direction. It's kind of interesting to see the back and forth of Sephiroth. Cold as ice. Okay, we're jonesing. When they told me I was going to the Forbidden Zone, I thought I might not make it back. I'm glad I was wrong. Having the 2 soldiers sets his mind at ease. Alright, so are we approaching? Oh, it's like, honestly, I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for the Masamune to appear. That's really where I'm at right now. And Jill's got the heebie-jeebies. Let's see. Call it a soldier's intuition. Yeah, in the words of Suko Bars, y'all, smash that like button. Definitely smash the like button while you're tuning in. Gotta please that almighty algorithm. It hates YouTubers like me simply because I do a lot of different things. And the algorithm, it always wants you to do one thing. Wants you to do one thing and that one thing. But I don't want to do that. I want to kind of talk about the things I want to talk about. One day it's Kingdom Hearts. The next day it's Final Fantasy. Next day it could be Sonic the freaking Hedgehog for all we know. But that's how I want to do things. Even though, again, as you guys see, primarily we do Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy here. That's more than likely never going to change. But, again, smash that like button. Let's get back into FF7. And there he goes. We're being watched by the Masamune guy. Come on. Come on. I don't have any ridiculous powers like that. I told you to let us know if you notice anything off. Where's this going, dude? That's what I want to see. Who's watching him? It's either going to be Genesis or the Masamune guy. We're going to find out. Whoa. Whoa. Are those supposed to... What is... Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What are those? What are those? I hate to do this to you guys, but I need to go refill my water. I'm going to be right back. Then we're going to get into this. So hang tight. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Okay. We're back. Okay. We gotta figure out what this is. Because here's the thing. So I don't think it's whispers, because whispers are black. But if you guys notice, Sephiroth often, the energy and the auras that are surrounding him, they often have a purplish-like hue to them. So I'm wondering if we're maybe gonna learn why that is, but maybe I should unpause the video. And then we can find out. Oh, no. They're not going to tell us shit. Oh, baby. So these were second-class soldiers that went on this mission. Sugabar says, couldn't be the messengers this early, no? And no, they weren't purple. Do you mean the whispers? Yeah, it's not them. Dan, what game are messengers from? I couldn't tell you, but I think you meant whispers. It's clear now. Bloodborne. There you go. Whoa! 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 Wait. Is that him? That's a big sword. Whoa. That's a big sword. Dude. Ambushed. Oh, it is. That's it. That's it. It happened. That sword is breathtaking. This is him. This is him. The legacy of the Masamune. The legacy of the Masamune is painted with the blood of soldiers. Okay, let's go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. And now he's flirting with the guy. Let's go. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Here we go. Whoa. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Dude. Bro. Don't. No. Knocked him down. Here we go. All right, here. Actually, since we're in the big moment, let's slow it down. Oh! Broke the blade. Oh! Now he really wants that sword. I gotta lower my volume a little bit. I'm clipping too much. But now he really wants that sword, dude. Oh, man. Wait. That's his name? No way. His name. Whoa. Wait, hold on. I am Masamune, master swordsmith of Robio. My heart and soul were poured into this steel. Okay. We have flown off the deep end. We have let him cook. Let's learn a thing or two. It shall bear my name forevermore, and there will never be another like it again. But no matter how long I waited, none appeared to claim it as their own. Dude, is Sephiroth evil? Oh God, oh my goodness. I can wait no longer. I must now entrust it to a worthy warrior. Wait. And then he just dips? Hold on. Okay. So... I have so many questions. I have so many questions right now. We're going to let the episode finish before we get too tangled up. Okay, these are side stories? Oh, but these are important. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Is the sword manifesting a person, or is he a real person? FF questions. That's what I'm saying, man. We got smacked with the Final Fantasy of it all. It's like the no name from KH. Dude, we gotta let it go. We gotta let it roll. This is actually starting to get nuts. We're gonna pause before we do the side stories. This is actually insane, dude. Whoa! Oh! 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 Okay. 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 This is when she shows up. This is when she shows up. So right after he encounters Masamune, she appears. Whoa, dude. I'm kind of Does she have something to do with this? And she's just like in the intro movie, she's giggling about the Masamune. So that comes after. Oh, she's tangled up in the. Oh man. I was starting to think no one would come. This is getting insane, dude. This is getting insane. Wait, what? Oh, dude, he's tripping. He's tripping. He's tripping. He's tripping out. He's tripping out. Oh my god. Nah, she's playing games. She's playing games. She's playing games. You see this? Dude, I'm starting to wonder. I'm gonna wait. I already have theories rolling through my head, but we gotta let this finish. Okay. Let's just take it easy here, folks. All right. So she shows up right after he first encounters the Masamune. Now, I want to just go back to here for a second. I want to take us back to right about here. And let me pull this up over here. We're going to play this again. I'm going to turn it up. It might get a little bit loud. So heads up for that. Just listen for her little mischievous giggle. And now that we have the context that we meet her right after Sephiroth encounters the Masamune, just check it out. Again, I have a feeling that the moment Sephiroth takes that sword in hand, the world will change. What? She clearly knows something. Listen for it. I want to catch that glitch. 1 second. She ain't real, dog. Something is up. Something's going on with these two. And now let's let's flip it to here. And let me get to that. Let's get a good look at the guy. Pull up his 3D render for a second here. 1 second, y'all. Okay. Now let's pull this back up. Check this out. Let's mute it for a second. Let's skip ahead. Yeah, let's get a good look at our man here. I want to see something. So he's clearly from a long time ago. That's what we can see. Clearly, he's from a long time ago. Because his flesh rotting, clothes ripped, this eye is knocked out, and this eye is hollow. There's not an eye color. Right? I was kind of hoping we could maybe see an eye color. I'm gonna throw shit at the wall right now. I think he might be an ancient. How else do you explain the ability to put your body and soul inside a weapon? Inside a blade of steel? Right? Something's up there. I wonder if this dude's an ancient, and if that's what's going to make Sephiroth feel like he really is an ancient, like the planet is his birthright, because he's wielding the Masamune, who maybe was wielded by somebody who is an ancient. I don't know. Just spitballing here. Because this isn't your average Midgar citizen. This isn't your average Wutai citizen. right? This dude did something that nobody else in the world of FF7 has done. Correct me if I'm wrong. Can anybody, again, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think anybody in the whole world of FF7, which expands very wide, by the way, has done what he's doing. But what if Jenova has been in play way before we knew? I think part of this has something to do with Jenova. I do, because this is clearly her. Like, let's get to it. Oh, what am I talking about? I got it right here. There's no question. They're giving it away. They don't want it to be a question. They're giving this one away. Because there's something so much crazier and deeper going on here than just Jenova's appearing as Sephiroth's mother in front of him to drive him crazy. There's something going on with the Masamune where, again, like, him picking up that weapon might be her conduit to control his mind. You feel me? Or that wielding the Masamune is what amplifies Jenova's influence on Sephiroth. That's got to be it. Because why else would she have an interest in him obtaining that weapon? You know what I'm saying? Like the legacy of Wutai is influenced by Jenova from the get. Oh, something like that could totally be what's going on. There's a chance that's exactly what's going on, honestly. There's a chance that is exactly what's going on. But this is crazy, man, that this is it. This is the guy who wielded this weapon before Sephiroth. Oh my... Okay. There may not be anyone that has anything in common with him, but I suppose him and Sephiroth do have something in common in the both of them figured out ways to be around in an immortal-like sense. You understand what I'm saying? That's kind of what both of them seem to have accomplished. So, interesting that me trying to find a parallel for him somewhere in the world of FF7, the best parallel I can find is actually Sephiroth himself. Because, yeah, they both found a way to preserve their presence on the planet, even though they, in a sense, are dead. Sugabar says, well, historically, the sword built incredible warriors, but they weren't exactly the most sane people afterwards. Rural Neptune drops in. Landy, I didn't know this was alive. I was just checking the volume on my new phone. Glad you're here. What's going on, Neptune? What is going on? But this is kind of blowing my mind. I don't really... I'm trying to look for anything else in his appearance that can give something away. You know? Maybe there's something in the fight. I don't know. We don't get to see much of the fight because maybe he has a move. Swordsmith Masamune. Am I saying it right, by the way? I swear I've said it like differently I've said it 3 different ways throughout all these podcasts I do. Interesting. So let's actually take this back a little bit. Let's take this back a little bit to when he first appeared. So let's study him a little bit. Here he comes. Let's keep this on mute while we look at it. Did he say that he can't die until he passes down the sword? We're gonna review all his dialogue, Noct. We're gonna go through all of his dialogue. This is without a doubt, other than Alysa / Lucrezia / Jenova, this is the most important thing that happened. We gotta really look into this. And my man here is getting it all. Don't sleep on my boy Bachman. He's getting it all. Sword is breathtaking. We can stop it. Just keep it low. And I know, and he said, and I know when its wielder is unworthy? Oh. I was saying, Masamune. Thank you, actually. Wow. Oh my God. This is one of the most internet moments that's ever happened on my podcast. I got corrected by somebody with the username. Actually, amazing. But yeah, I was saying Masamune for like 95% of the episode. But let's keep it going. Okay. Skip the fight. We investigated him. Okay, here we go. Now, see, then he strikes him, but he breaks his sword. Talk about getting emasculated, bro. You thought Sephiroth had daddy issues already? Let me tell you, he's not taking this well. Master Swordsmith of Robio. Give me a second. See, now I'm going to look into the... See if there's anything... 1 second. Okay, I'm not finding any, like, big connections with the word Robio. Let's keep it going. My heart and soul were poured into this steel. It shall bear my name forevermore, and there will never be another... Oh, hold on! Guys, I'm so... You ready? You ready? I'm so stupid. When he says my heart and soul were poured into this steel, he doesn't mean literally. He's a swordsmith. He made the blade. It's his life's work. I'm so stupid. Keep it going. But no matter how long I waited, none appeared to claim it as their own. I can wait no longer. I must now entrust it to a worthy warrior, because he's dying. He's rotting. Gotcha. Okay. We've come back down to earth a little bit. Let's cool off. Okay. We have come back down to earth. Oh, he can't see the picture. That's hilarious. For real, what a winning user. What? I'm confused by that, but I guess I get it. So yeah, we kind of jumped the gun on that a little bit. You know, the live chat on screen is not updating. I might need to reset it, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. So that makes it a lot more straightforward. Let's go back to Lucrezia. This has now become the most important mystery, because I think Masamune over there is just a very talented swordsmith. He didn't like literally put himself into the blade. He put his heart and soul into it. It's his life's work. Okay, I think I gotta reset the chat, but that's fine. I know how to do that just fine. Copy that. Reset the chat. Get you guys back on screen. Let's give it a test. See if we pop up. Okay, the chat is back. Man, I don't know. It's still up in the air for me. Masa was a swordsmith. He wasn't a swordsman. Interesting. Pointing out that choice of words. But that's all the more reason why I really, really think that because he's quite the swordsman too. He did kind of best Sephiroth and Angeal in battle there. And he busted Sephiroth's sword. Again, I guess it still could go either way. What it doesn't explain, getting us back to it, what it doesn't explain is the Lucrezia-sized elephant in the room here. Is that, of course, he encounters that sword right before encountering her, and she just straight up taunts him. Like, oh, what, do I look like your mother? Like, what's going on there, man? I'm at a loss. And that all the other soldiers were dead except for her? She was the only living second-class soldier? I don't know, man. I don't know. What is she? Come on. It's FF7. I might be digging too deep. Well, listen, man. It's okay to dig too deep. It's okay. Just make sure you come up out of the hole. You know what I mean? It's okay to dig too deep. Just make sure you come up out of the hole. What do you mean by that? Mean by what? To come up out of the hole line? My mother... Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you. Check it out. Check it out. I'm glad you asked. Look. The last thing she says to him. Like, so first of all, look, things were bleak just minutes ago, but now I'm so happy I could hug you. Now look what's next. Sees her. Do I look like your sweetheart or something? And now here we go. Suko, or maybe your mother. She wants him to be like, if this really is Jenova at work, which it seems so obvious that it is, she wants him to like, she wants to screw with him. Now I was quoting Drewski. Oh. What do you mean by that? Gotcha. What do you mean by that? I got you. It took me a second. I swear. One of my more dense podcast episodes, but that's okay. We're along for the ride. This is what it's like to react to something right away. You're not going to have all the answers. You're not going to think straight. Anyway, so, again, we have a Lucrezia-sized elephant in the room. That is not a comment on her figure. She takes very good care of herself. But, very peculiar. Because it's not her, right? If it was the literal Lucrezia, she'd look older. You know? The picture on the right that you're looking at, that was her around the time Sephiroth was born. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Jenova's clearly at work here. I'm trying to find a way that it connects to the Masamune. But as of right now, I'm coming up blank. I keep coming back to the guy, literally Masamune, and the fact he's a swordsmith and a really good warrior. But where's he from? You know what I mean? Where's he from? Is he from Wutai? Is he from Midgar? These are questions we're just going to have to wait for. But episode 2 of First Soldier is underway, so won't be much longer before we get more answers. And I already like how quickly it's moving. By the way, if you're tuning in, let this be your reminder to smash that like button so that we can please the almighty algorithm. Hey, hold the phone, Hojo. You're right. We got to take this back to Hojo. Let's actually go back to his words in the trailer. 1 second. Or rather that Angeal is saying this to him in the trailer as Hojo's appearing. No matter who it is, no matter what they say or do, you got to block it out and push through to the end. It's almost like Angeal might be saying that to a Sephiroth who, like, he's hearing voices. You know, there's something in his head playing with him. Sephiroth inherited his mother's bangs. Most certainly did. Hold up. Hojo changed her. His mother was in Soldier, no? And that was Hojo's woman? No, the mother wasn't in Soldier. Lucrezia was a fellow scientist. If anything, she was more connected to the Turks than she was the Soldier program. But she's from the science division. Hojo's division. This is sending me for a loop. Oh, I didn't even have it on screen. But now I see. This has got to be him speaking to Sephiroth, who's got voices in his head. Like, here. Let's drop it back a little bit. No matter who it is, no matter what they say or do, and they're showing Hojo. Oh, but the purple! Oh, the purple lights were around Hojo. This is crazy. Yo, Suko, if you want to learn more about like Lucrezia and Hojo and Sephiroth's birth and all that, Dirge Cerberus is really good for that. But this is actually crazy. Those purple lights we saw earlier, they're the same ones connected to Hojo. And let's move this very slow. Let's see if we can actually observe these lights a little bit. Is it like a portal? Because this is a young Hojo, right? So it's not like time-traveling Hojo. He time-traveled from OG FF7. That's not what's going on here. This is a young guy. You know what I mean? This is Mr. Steal Your Girl. Okay? This is Mr. Steal Your Girl. You hear me, Vincent? Okay? So, let's see. Where do those purple lights appear? It looks like the same hue. Give me a second. We're looking for it. We're looking for it. I know you guys see me. There it is. There it is. There it is. Check it out. Actually, hold on. Let's see what they were talking about right before this appears. That's important. Let's see what they were talking about. That's actually really important. That's right. They're talking about being followed. We're being watched. Hojo's watching them. Could that be who he means? It's nothing. There, I told you. I got the slow motion enabled. And then in come these purple lights. Saying, hey, we're being watched. And then if we... 2601? Okay, I could flash back to 2601. If we go over here, there it is. Go back here. Here they are. Right after they're saying we're being watched. So, who does that mean? Does that mean it was Masamune? Does that mean it was Lucrezia? Does that mean it was Hojo? I think the answer is all three. I think something ties all three of them together. Hojo, Lucrezia, Masamune. And that's what this purple light is. Because here's the thing. The actual Lucrezia would never do this to Sephiroth. So it's not actually her. Arguably, Sephiroth isn't even evil. He was corrupted. He was corrupted into something evil. Look, we're all not that different, just different habits. Confucius said that. We're all not that different, just different habits. But I think it all, maybe even with Masamune, comes back to Hojo. Because again, Lucrezia wouldn't do that. This is like a Lucrezia that Hojo is either Hojo or Jenova. Okay, no, the pipeline. Okay, there's a pipeline. There's a Hojo to Jenova pipeline. And falling in between is Lucrezia and Masamune. Somewhere in this Hojo to Jenova pipeline falls this Lucrezia image, vision, and Masamune. And I suppose episode 1 is too early to figure all this out, but we see kind of what they're presenting us with and where all this is going. Purple colors usually means Jenova as per Remake Rebirth. Correct. They replaced, that's right, the purple Jenova juice in the Shinra Tower. You're right. You're right, Noct. Wait a minute. There's purple light in my room. Anyway, Jenova's in the room, guys. I'm screwed, guys. It's over. God, even the shirt I'm wearing has a purple color scheme on it. This is, I'm losing it. Anyway. So, you know something? Dude, then you know what? Okay, that is a warpy looking image. Oh my goodness. Then what this essentially is saying, what this may be saying, right? If those purple lights, can Jenova join the chat? It's too late. She's already here. I guess what this is essentially saying is that Hojo might be under Jenova's influence too. Like, maybe. At least it's showing that, like, right, if those purple lights are supposed to be indicative of Jenova and Sephiroth, ultimately, from, like, Remake Rebirth, then ultimately what that means is that behind him, right, operating behind him would be Jenova. So maybe, Hojo is an evil son of a bitch. Make no mistake about that. Hojo is an evil son of a bitch. But maybe he too has fallen under some of Jenova's influence. Maybe he's not so different. I mean, look, if it could happen to... but you have to have the Jenova cells in you. I'm pausing there. You have to have the Jenova cells in you. Jenova and Hojo, I ship it. I mean, listen, those are some D1 breeders right there. You know what I'm saying? Those are some D1 breeders. Look at Sephiroth. D1 material. Went into the military. He could have been a wide out. He could have been like a wide out, wide receiver. He could have pulled it off. But I think that's what this is calling into question ultimately is, what is the relationship between Hojo and Jenova? And what does it come down to? This is nuts. Because, yeah, again, let's just look at it one more time. That's the same hue. Dude, it's making a creepy smiley face. Do you see this? It's like a creepy looking smiley face. I think it's just Jenova illusions, Landy. Yeah, it's true. I'm toast. I'm absolutely toast. Absolutely toast. That's... wow. Dude, First Soldier's cooking. That's all I can really say. First Soldier is cooking. And I'm here for it. Legit, one of the most wild things FF has dropped. Yeah, it's, I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard more buzz about it. Like, I know a lot of it is, like, at the end of the day, like, this part is obvious, right? This is the obvious part of it. I see why a lot of people can talk about it once and then probably drop it, because this is obvious. But the idea that it's calling into question the relationship between Hojo and Jenova, and to call into question the whole legacy of the Masamune, and how that connects to Hojo and Jenova. This is kind of nuts. I don't know, man. I don't know. I love what they're doing, though. I love what they're doing. All right, that's all out. Let me check here. Let me see. Let me see a little something. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's get back into it over here. Beautiful. Okay. Just like Union Cross Dark Road cooked too. That, you know, I'm wondering if there's something about the fact that these mobile games, right? Is there just more not creative freedom, but I guess because they're not necessarily mainline, you can cook in experimental ways. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. All right. How we doing? Make sure you're smashing that like button if you're hanging out with us right now. See if we can get that like count up before we wrap up today's episode. But look, I mean, the ultimate thing, let's bring them up. Let's bring them up. Oh, wait. We have side stories. We got carried away. We got side stories. We ain't done. We have side stories to go over. All right, let's drop it. How long do we got? About 7 minutes? Okay, I'll put it on 1.25. Let's get into these side stories and see if they can actually offer us any clues. I'm actually glad I remembered that. I almost forgot to cover these. Okay. Let me hook you guys up with the sound. Let's get this rolling. And let's see what we can find. Oh, shit. Oh, Aftermath. Oh. Okay, we're going to get some juice. Let's let it go. So they're gathering up the fallen allies before they go home. Picking up the scraps. Know what I'm saying? So that's actually a wild little quote there. Even among the elite soldiers, his combat prowess was unequaled. Shinra would be a shadow of its current self without him. This is how you know they're cooking, because we're tripping. Oh yeah, we're tripping. This episode is not over. Dude, that's what's wild. I hope we get some juice. Let's see what we get. Even before going on this mission, I had heard he was the perfect specimen, but even the wildest rumors prepared me for what he was truly capable of. Oh! That was as long as he was holding his sword. Once it was sheathed, the cracks were all too obvious. Not PR material. That much was clear. Again, I almost feel like that's a small callback to the photo in Nibelheim. But it's my job to make him shine. Oh, whoa, 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 here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, dude, these are just like the nightmares Cloud has. These are just like, it's Jenova, dude. It's all... You know, there's always a debate in the FF7 community. Who's in more control, Sephiroth or Jenova? Like, who's controlling the Sephiroth we see more? It's always a mixed bag, right? But the fact that Sephiroth is being subjugated to, like, the same visions and same horrors as Cloud kind of tells me that it might be more so Jenova. Oh, hold on. Just hold your horses, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Oh my God. Just hang with me, guys. Hang with me. Stay with me, folks. Stay with me. Okay, perfect. We're gonna let this play out. Okay, what? Okay. I thought I was going to go in a whole direction over here. I'm putting that on hold. Okay. Whoa, did you see it? They gave it away. Not gave it away, but they're showing us. Her name is Jenova. Look, yep, there it is. No questions. I mean, low-hanging fruit. We pretty much had that figured out, but now we can verify. Jenova, Lucrezia's appearance. Oh, that's right. No, because Sephiroth thinks his mother's name was Jenova. So this is through his perception. Keep it going. So, oh my God, so he associates the appearance of his mother with that of... Okay, keep it going. Dude, I'm tripping. She's got the goddamn porridge. I'm tripping. Pumpkin soup. Almost got it. What? Oh my God. Bro. Okay. You see, yo, guys, if you can see, the lighting is very light blue here, but if you look at the edges, the lighting is purple. A good luck braid. Dude, that's almost kind of like Aerith's mother giving her the materia to keep in her braid. That all the parallels I'm actually starting to see. The parallels that Sephiroth has with both Cloud and Aerith now are starting to get wild. So much like a dream. Time to get moving, Angeal. Oh, Angeal's dad! The man himself! Oh, we actually got... Oh, this is so sick! Wait a minute. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Memories of his mother. Okay, okay. The cooking. Okay. Dude, Angeal is such a good guy. Like, even when he was a kid. Can we please just get the father's name? I swear to God, if the father's name is Buster, I'm going to lose my mind. I will lose my freaking mind live on the airwaves. If the Buster Sword is called the Buster Sword because Angeal's dad's name is Buster. Buster Hewley. Okay, let's let it fly. Hometown boy! So we're getting nice Angeal backstory here. That's wild, dude. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay. Here's something I wanted to draw back to, guys. So listen to how this dream with Sephiroth starts. Let's get to it. Listen to how this dream with Sephiroth starts. Pay attention to the music, the vibe, the presentation. Right? Just pay attention to this. Right? Just take it in. Take it in. You'll see what I'm getting at, I promise. Okay, it's about all we need to see for me to make this comparison. And now let me show you this clip from Final Fantasy VII Remake. You feel me?
Hey, buddy. You okay? Yeah. Made it through with just,
Right, I'll cut it there, but it's almost like Jenova's sort of like visions and influence, right? Because this eventually turns into... Right about here.
Yeah. Hey, who are
So, very similar sort of nightmarish, dreamy vibes from both scenes. Sort of almost like that's what happens when Jenova's taking you under or something. I don't know. Just something interesting to think about. Alrighty. Wild. Oh, let me pull this back down here. Get the chat pulled up. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Okay, incredible drop. I don't think I've ever had so many thoughts about FF lore in my life. Close second was the inclusion of the Whispers, which I experienced live with the gang. Subscribe to the Lodge. I mean, look, you like talking RPGs, primarily Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. This is the place for you. This is the place for you. Or Angeal's dad's nickname for him is Buster. See, okay, that would be endearing and actually, like, adorable. If Angeal's dad used to call Angeel Buster, that would be better than Angeal's dad being named Buster. I'll say that. I will say that. But Suko, I appreciate you. I appreciate you gassing me up. That said, look, I think that kind of speaks for itself. We didn't get too much there, right? Really just sort of like dream sequences influenced by Jenova. The purple hue was present in both Angeel and Sephiroth's dream. And again, we see sort of a similar sequence, similar vibes when Cloud kind of falls into that sort of dreamlike state, you know? All right. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up today's episode there. This was an awesome one. Again, we're going to do this every single time. Every single time First Soldier has an update, we're going to go through it like this. You guys, do you guys like me doing it like in real time? And yeah, if you're watching this back and you're in the comment sections, do you like me watching it and reacting in real time? Or would you rather I came to the episode having watched it and have like the highlights and the notes ready? Again, you guys let me know what you prefer. Gavin Devine says, Grow North Node Juno. Not sure what the hell that means, but welcome, Gavin. I like the Batman profile picture. I wonder if Alyssa doesn't actually look like this and Jenova is just messing up with Sephiroth. That's what I've been wondering, but now her behavior is peculiar as well. Like, yeah, I wondered that too. Like, is she just imprinting her image onto someone else? But her behavior is so, like, quirky and pushing all the right buttons and stuff like that. Do I look like your mother? Like, you know, giggling at the idea of him getting the Masamune. It's all a bit too peculiar. You guys do prefer it in real time. Okay, we'll do that. Because I know I've done both in the past, but I know some people, they watch this podcast as if they're going to watch the episode for the first time. So I think that's kind of cool. I'll do it that way. This way people can kind of see it for themselves as a whole thing. Because what I consider to be highlights might actually be omitting certain information that somebody else can pick up on, right? For instance, Nox, what if I didn't notice that purple hue, right? And I didn't include it as a highlight, but you did. So there's definitely those sorts of advantages. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. This was awesome. Definitely can expect a Kingdom Hearts podcast soon. I've got some stuff I've been working on. Taking it slower. I mean, if you guys haven't noticed, I do mention this on a lot of live streams, but so long as Kingdom Hearts news is slow, Kingdom Hearts content is going to be slow. I don't want to make content for the sake of making content. I don't want to make half-ass content just to keep up with an algorithm. I don't want to have to tease you guys, like give you hope that Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to get announced at the next like online showcase or freaking game show or whatever the hell. So long as Kingdom Hearts news and lore and games are slower, the content will be slower. But as you see, I do intend to obviously do a podcast every couple of weeks on Kingdom Hearts, every few weeks, drop some videos, stuff like that. But working on some stuff, and I have a lot of great ideas that I'm saving until like a lot of Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy stuff heats up. Because man, we're celebrating our 6-year anniversary soon, by the way. We're celebrating our 6-year anniversary. Gonna announce it soon. Will likely be either this Sunday or next Sunday we celebrate. And in those 6 years, you guys got to consider that in those 6 years, there was always something coming out and always something to look forward to, right? We started right before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Then after Kingdom Hearts 3, there was Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. And then after Remind, there was Final Fantasy 7 Remake. And then after Remake, there was FF7 Intergrade. And around that time, you had the Union Cross finale. And then you had Melody of Memory. And then you had Dark Road. And then Then we had FF7 Rebirth, and then we had before that we have FF16. I guess my point is, in the 6-year time frame where we've just been crushing it and having a good time, there was always a Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy game coming out. There was always a story drop, something to look forward to. But we've actually reached a point for the first time in our history where, like, Kingdom Hearts news and games is really slow. Final Fantasy news and games is really slow. Again, for our whole history, there was always Remake, always Rebirth, always FF14 campaigns coming out. FF16 was there to look forward to. But now FF17 is nowhere in sight. FF7 Part 3 is years away. We have no idea what's going on with Kingdom Hearts 4 and Missing Link. And there's no actively running Kingdom Hearts mobile game or story. So I guess I'm just saying, while things are slow, the content's going to be a little slower. But again, as you see, we're going to keep doing podcasts. We got the morning show, live streams. I got some content. But what I never want to do for you guys, I never want to half-ass it. I never want to put out content for the sake of putting out content. I never want to put out content to keep up with some algorithm. Like, things are slow, and I want to ride with that, right? When you're surfing, you don't confuse yourself with the wave, right? You're on top of the wave. You're not the wave. Right now, the waves are small, so I'm just trying to surf on the small waves. But just know that when things start picking up again, I've got a lot of stuff, a lot of videos in the backlog, a lot of ideas that I'm ready to let flourish. Now, with that long-winded rant out of the way, you can expect some live streams this week. You can expect a Kingdom Hearts podcast soon, and you can expect us to celebrate our 6-year anniversary in the coming weeks. That said, we're going to wrap up the episode there, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, what's up with, damn, what was the new Kingdom Hearts game? The mobile joint? The Missing Link. Missing Link's gone quiet. So we're waiting on Missing Link. And I'd rather not make a bunch of videos going, where's Missing Link? I'd rather just wait when there's something good to talk about, and then we'll feast. We will feast. All right. We're wrapping it up there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be live again soon with either some Nuzlocke or Metaphor. But until then, you all be good out there. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And I will see all of you beautiful sickos and normies